Good afternoon. Happy Wednesday. So this is going to be one of those more serious chats that we have. The energy's not as crazy hype, but that's okay because those videos are coming. Those videos will be here. That is happening soon. But I kind of wanted to let you guys in my headspace right now. A lot of times I'll do this on Instagram, but I wanted to put this in a video because I'm shifting away with my content and in a space where I'm trying to figure out what I feel like is working for me, what I want to create, how I want to live. And one of the things I think I've really struggled with that I want to bring you guys along for the journey on is not necessarily loving my body, but being in a place where I love my body, but wanting to change it. That's been a hard battle for me in the sense of social media. That it's honestly, that's the thing. I've always had that, like, you know, you have that ideal of what you feel like your body needs to look like or what you want your body to look like. And I still have those goals. I still want those things. But I think that one of the things that I found has happened with the idea of body positivity and body love and a lot of that is that sometimes women are made to feel just as guilty for wanting to change their bodies as they are for loving them in whatever state they're in. You know, I think that it's not fair to say you can only love your body under this condition. You can love your body and still want to change your body. You can love your body for all that it does for you and to want to be better. I think that is the same to a degree of saying, I love this, but I'm okay with staying here. And I'm not okay with not being the best that I can or living up to my potential or going after something that I've always wanted. And I always talk to you guys about this idea of not letting somebody else's opinion have more life, like have more power in your life than your own. And I think that this is one that I've really struggled with, like hardcore really struggled with, because while I appreciate the side of the movement that says, you know, love your body where it is, you don't have to change your body. You don't. Like, if you have no desire to change your body, you don't have to. But I don't think that women should be made to feel guilty because they do want to look different. And I have a tendency to not be as mindful as I should be and to kind of take that on in my own personal bubble. And so that's something that I'm having to do. Take my own advice and to really look at all of the reasons that I am choosing to start this journey, which will be coming soon, Project Dream Body. But the reasons that I'm choosing to start this journey and why I'm doing it for me and doing it from a place of love, not changing my body because I hate my body, not changing anything because I hate it, but because I love myself and I know that this is something I need to do for me. This is something I've always wanted. And I think that it's something that mentally I need to walk through to deal with all of the things that I have used food and excuses to not deal with over the years. And that it's just something so powerful about going through that emotional journey. So there is a video coming. I'm gonna break down everything that I'm doing with you guys as far as Project Dream Body goes, because I am in a place right now where I have a plan. I know what I'm doing going forward, but I also think that there's a lot of emotional weight that goes through losing your weight and changing. And I think that, and I've said this to my friends, that your body's kind of a part of your identity. It's just something that's there. And I think that I would be remiss to say that I didn't feel like I was holding myself back. Whether I meant to or not, in whatever degree, I would look at a situation and know that I didn't try my best. I didn't do my best. I didn't actively go after what I wanted for myself. And I let everybody else's opinion be stronger than my own. So I've had to kind of come to terms with that and what that looks like. And I guess feeling like I'm selling out and how that journey goes. Because I swore I would never talk about losing weight. And to be honest, that's not my goal in this journey. Like I know that I will lose weight. I know that my body will change, but that's really not the like thing that hardcore is there. I think that's a part of all of it, but just getting to the space where I can say that I did this for myself. I feel like I fought for so long against this battle because I didn't want to feel like I was the girl who was like everybody else and was telling you how to lose weight. Because I think everybody can lose weight, and it's not about losing weight. It's about building a healthy lifestyle mentally and physically. So that is my plan over the next few weeks, few months, however that looks, to implement these things and to really walk through that and to grow and to change and to face that fear head on, because it's something that I need to do for me. I think that sometimes you have to prove to yourself that you can do it in order to believe that you can do it. You need to believe it to be able to make it happen, but you also kind of have to prove it to yourself. And I've done a good job at getting into the routine of stuff, but I also need to do a good job at getting in a place where I can just be calm and collected, and in those moments where I feel overwhelmed, I can learn to sit in my emotions instead of reaching for food or reaching for a distraction or reaching for something else. So that is part of my journey. It's not just about losing weight. It's not just about getting the dream body. Those are big goals that I want to have, and those are things that I am going to do over the next few months. But I think that learning how to be emotionally and mentally healthy is just as important, and I want to talk about that as I go through this journey, because there's no separation in that for me. When you grow up in such a space where you feel like diet is always happening and that's like a here, there, and everywhere fad situation, I don't want that for myself. I don't want that for my kids. I want them to love their bodies in whatever shape it is, but I also want them to know that they can take pride and ownership in their body. They can choose to shape it how they want to shape it. I've never felt more powerful as a woman as I have since I started working out, since I started making choices that put me in a place to where I was taking ownership and power over my body, where it was something that I was doing for me, not for anybody else, but for me. And I think if that's something that you want to do, then go for it. I love, love, love the fact that there are so many women out there who are encouraging women to love their bodies in every state, because I feel like not everybody is in a place where this is a thing that they need to do. I think that everybody should be able to love their bodies at every capacity, and that their love should not be contingent on the current state that it is, because at some point you're probably going to gain some weight. At some point you might get pregnant. At some point different things are going to happen, and you have to be able to love yourself. But I also don't think that you should feel shame for wanting to change your body. So that is my word blab for today. That is the beginning of that. So I will be back with a video for you guys coming up soon. I'm going to talk you through all the healthy hacks that I use. I really want to talk you through the mindset shifts that I do, because I feel like that's a really important thing as far as getting mentally healthy. And as I come across those things and the different changes that I've made mentally to kind of attack those moments and to sit through things and to really get to a space where it's not about the food, it's not about controlling anything, it's not about looking a certain way for everybody else, it's about doing something that I've always wanted to do for me, and getting to a place where I'm not covering up my emotions by doing something else. Addiction comes in all forms, and I think that when it comes to dieting, a lot of people, you know, we all try to control our lives in different ways. We need that control. We need to have that space where we feel like we have that. And for some people, controlling food is a disorder for them. Like, they have a problem, they can't stop. For some people it's alcoholism, for some people it's gambling, but it doesn't have to be that way. And I think if you can learn to build a healthy relationship with food and reach your goals, if that's what you want to do, it's your body and you should have the ability and the right to do that. And I hope that as I go on this journey, that watching me go through that emotional growth and that emotional change will help encourage you to do the same and to learn to sit in those uncomfortable moments. So I love you guys. You matter to me. I'm so glad that you are here. I will see you all on Tuesday. Tuesday for a new video. Bye guys.